I read the classic uh, two shorts of Green Arrow by Alan Moore and Klaus Jansen just earlier, since I got the DC Universe by Alan Moore. Fairly large book, and it has a whole bunch of little shorts in it. And this was a worthwhile one to talk about. And it's kind of like almost like it would make sense with modern day. How a lot of people uh, have issues with things and drugs and whatnot. And by the way, the marijuana law did pass here in Michigan. Kick ass. So there's my continuation. I did follow that up. I figure I might as well. But timely enough, since everybody has these drug problems with like pills and stuff. By the way, I don't have obviously any issue with pot because that's nothing anyone should get in trouble for. It's a plant. It ain't nothing. But pills and drinking and all this other cocaine and all this other shit. I feel sorry for somebody if they have an issue with that. But the story is Green Arrow stops a guy from thieving something, and the guy's had some sort of run-ins with Metamorpho. They had sort of a laugh at his expense, and I think it was Vigilante or somebody like that also. Some other one, but some guy comes in and sort of had a run in, was getting advice from some rando to get a suit, and he kills him to get a super suit. This is a different guy, and so right after he's dealt with the one guy with the sort of issue with heroes or whatever, who's going to the hospital now, quickly. Um, Black Canary had been dealing with his friends, so she was there trying to kind of talk to Green Arrow and say, "Hey, man, it's kind of sad how people are these days, And all of a sudden, she gets attacked by the guy without the suit who had been introduced earlier. Bam! Shot by an arrow. So he's chasing him down, and he's gonna have a little parlay with this gentleman, and basically shoots about 1,000,000 arrows his way. The guy seems to not get hit because Green Arrow's not trying to hit him, but falls flat on his face and gets kind of dragged off and dies. A perfect example of what he's saying of the stupid breed of criminals around those days, and they seem to have put themselves on a pedestal, just like certain people are in 40-year-old virgin putting a certain something on a pedestal. You got to use your peripherals. So I don't know. Just to give a heads up, check out that book if you haven't. It's a classic. It's got that great Klaus Jansen, who's usually an inker doing artwork. He's got sort of a Walt Simonson style of artwork, which is pretty cool, kind of blocky. He's pretty good at it, pretty great. And Alan Moore, of course, on his A game, doing great short stories. It was a two-parter, so it was about 12 pages or 14 pages, and he managed to tell a story quite well of basically a social commentary, as well as the fact that that's pretty much what Green Arrow stands for. So good shit, good stuff. Excuse me. I try not to use the language as much. So Gregor Black Shelf, Blackout ENT, signing off. Have a good one, guys.